In January 2024, 3 murders occurred successively in Silicon Valley, California, of which the case of a Chinese couple working at Google in Santa Clara attracted particular attention. The case not only revealed the complex life behind a seemingly bright Chinese overachiever couple, but also triggered deep reflection on intimate relationships, family conflicts, and social phenomena. The incident occurred at 10:30 a.m. on January 16, 2024, when Santa Clara police received a 911 call. Unable to contact his friend Yu Xian, the police went to his residence at 714 Valley Way in Silicon Valley and found that the situation inside the house was abnormal. When the police arrived, they saw from the window that Chen Liren was kneeling on the floor. His right hand was severely swollen and purple, his body was covered in blood, and the smell of blood filled the room. Yu Xian lay on the floor, his face and head unrecognizable from multiple severe blows. According to forensic tests, Yu Xian died from severe concussion, coma, and massive bleeding caused by multiple violent blows to the head and face. The killer was her husband Chen Liren. Chen Liren, from Chengdu, Sichuan Province, studied at the famous Chengdu No. 7 Middle School. This school has a strong faculty and has cultivated many outstanding students. Every year, a large number of students are admitted to Tsinghua University and Peking University. In high school, Mr. Chen was quiet and introverted, and he had a girlfriend, both of whom were admitted to Tsinghua University. The victim, Yu Xian, a native of Songyuan Jilin Province, scored 702 points in 2014 to become the top scorer in the college entrance examination of Songyuan City, and studied at Songyuan Experimental Middle School. The school is large and highly competitive, and the students work very hard for their studies. Yu Xian is quiet and introverted, with excellent academic performance, outstanding performance in science subjects, and balanced scores in all subjects. The two met and fell in love at Tsinghua University and applied for the same major at the University of California, San Diego after graduation and obtained a master's degree. Later, Chen Liren joined Google as a software engineer, and Yu Xian worked at Amazon before Chen introduced him to Google. At the time, their annual salary was between $200,000 and $250,000, which was the ideal income for starting out in the workplace. In April 2023, the two spent $2,048,800 to buy a home in Silicon Valley, an upscale residential area. At first, the young couple made a good impression on their neighbors, visiting with homemade cookies, and going about their daily lives in a calm and peaceful way. But behind the calm lurks a storm. After the incident, a post purportedly written by a Tsinghua alumnus appeared online, revealing that Yu Xian had formally filed for divorce 3 weeks before the incident and that their marriage had been in trouble since June 2023. The main reason is that Chen Liren has a strong tendency to control in life and work. As long as Yu Xian does not do things according to his will, he will be out of control and even doubt his wife's loyalty. For example, at Google's Tsinghua alumni reunion, Chen Liren always followed Yu Xian's side, glaring at people who approached her and repeatedly triggered public arguments. Yu Xian jumped from Amazon to Google, but also under the constant pressure of Chen Liren. He worried that his wife had an affair with a male colleague at Amazon. Although the two lived and worked together every day, Chen Liren's unreasonable suspicion did not lessen, but became more serious. Yu Xian finally decided to give up the relationship after more than half a year of patient adjustment. But what is puzzling is why Yu Xian chose to continue living under the same roof with her husband, knowing that he was angry and had filed for divorce. One possibility is that she still has illusions about Chen Liren, hoping to make a final effort to change Chen Liren before divorce. Another possibility is that the years of affection between the two made her think that Chen Liren's violence would only remain verbal and would not escalate into physical violence. From this case, we can see some social phenomena and problems. In terms of education, both are high-achieving students who have received a quality education, but a high degree does not equate to having a healthy emotional processing ability and a mature personality. Their academic success masks possible character flaws and psychological problems. In intimate relationships, controlling and unreasonable suspicion are important factors that lead to the breakdown of the relationship. Chen Liren's behavior reflects his immaturity and irrationality in dealing with emotional issues, while Yu Xian's compromise and fantasy also put her in a dangerous situation. The case has also brought attention to the issue of domestic violence. Domestic violence not only causes physical and psychological damage to victims, but also challenges the values and the rule of law of society as a whole. There is only one difference between domestic violence once and countless times. In this case, a domestic violence has led to an irreversible tragedy. At present, Chen Liren has been sent to prison detention. The Santa Clara County Superior Court held the first hearing, but Chen Liren did not appear in court. His lawyer asked for an extension of the hearing. Chen Liren's parents have arrived in the United States. His father is rumored to be the deputy director of Southwest China Air Traffic Management Bureau, but has not been confirmed. The woman's parents are awaiting U.S. visas. This case is continuing to develop, and the M2 team is also continuing to follow the follow-up progress of the case.